it's Pat. I know it's been a while since I made an actual sit down and talk video. So I'm going to do one now since it's pretty much the end of the year. Well, almost the end of the year, but close enough. This has been an extremely wild ride for me this last year. At the end of 2020, from midsummer 2020 to the end of the year, I was living in California, Big Sur, working the campgrounds. I left there in January, and I think I went to Vegas for a week. Then I ended up back in Kansas. And I was in Kansas for a little while, maybe a month. And then I went back out to Washington to see my daughter. And while I was in Washington in January, this is 2021 now, I got bored one day and was looking at real estate online back here in Kansas. Came across a condominium that was up for sale. It was really cheap, needed some work. So I called a real estate agent and said, hey, I'm interested in this. Can you go take a look at it, take some pictures, send them to me, let me know your impressions, and we'll go from there. And then I didn't hear anything for about a week. So I called her back, or actually emailed, and said, hey, where are we on this condo thing? She said she's been busy. Okay, cool, everybody's busy. She finally got me some pictures. And yeah, it needed a lot of work. If you guys followed some of those past videos, you understand what I mean. I told her we'd go for it anyway, made my offer, and the people accepted my offer. So I moved back to Wichita into a condo. And while all this was going on, in February of 2021, I sold my pod that I was living in, basically. So therefore, I was staying with family after I sold the pod. And then I was staying in the FJ after I sold the pod, because it was just me and the FJ when we went back to Washington. God, I guess that was actually, I don't know, February? All this is kind of blurring together. But that's my story there. And I am now living in Wichita, Kansas, in my own place. It took me several months to find work here, which was odd, since everybody was supposedly hiring, but nobody was actually hiring. But I did eventually find work, which, yay, if you like that sort of thing. And here I am now with the video talking about how crazy this year was. And the weird thing is, when I was looking at real estate online, I was doing it just to occupy time. I wasn't really intending to buy anything. But this place was so inexpensive, I just couldn't let it go. I had to make an offer. I just had to make an offer, so I did. And here we are. Now I know what a lot of you are thinking. Or you're thinking, do you miss living on the road and traveling? Yes, I do. And that's something I've been struggling with here of lately. But I'm stuck here until at least spring. When I get through the holidays, make sure family, part of the reason why I'm back here, is doing okay. So I'm here, having a good time, making the best of it. The place is coming along. I will do a walk around at the end of this video to let you know that life's good. But, like I said, I wasn't really looking to buy a place when I found this one. I was just looking, and things happened. I was fortunate enough to be where I was the last couple years and was able to put money away to get this place. And therefore, I have no mortgage. I paid cash for it. And that has helped me out greatly. So, good times. I really didn't know what to do for this video, to be honest, so that's why I'm talking about this, to try to recap the year. And during this past year, I became a grandparent again. My daughters had twins, so I've got two brand new grandboys that are actually only about a month old, give or take. So that's also something that was happening this year. They live up in Washington, so I haven't physically got to see them yet, but that's coming. Either this spring or summer I'll be going there, or maybe they're going to try to adventure a trip out here to see family. But we will see what happens there. Now about traveling again, I would like to do so. I'm not for sure what form or shape or how that will look in the future. I don't know if it will be the FJ and me, or if it will be some other trailer or vehicle or something. I really don't know. I have no clue. Have not gave it any serious thoughts. All I know is I want to travel some more. I need to figure a few things out to make that happen. So we'll see what happens there. And let's see what else is going on in my world. From past videos, if you watch them, you know when I find work, I usually work hard. I do 2 jobs a lot of times. When I got back here, I did find 2 jobs, and I was working 2 jobs for a while, but I did quit one of them. I was working at a hotel as the night audit person, and then I slid into basically bellhop situation because I was going to leave for another job, and they asked me to stay, but as a bellhop. So I did that for a while, and that was fun. It was an easy job, got to meet a lot of cool people. And then I eventually quit that job, and I'm working full-time at a liquor store, which I like the people I work for. They're great. They're wonderful. So we will see how it goes with them and what summer brings when the travel bug really bites. But I know I'm rambling at this point. How about we do a quick tour of where the condo is now, and we'll wrap it up with that. Most of you have seen what's gone on with it here and there. And I will try to walk slowly so I don't kill anybody. A lot of stuff has not changed. A lot of since the last video on it, so don't expect a whole lot, but I will see what we can do. I'm going to take you off the stand here. I'm going to walk over here. And we're going to start in the kitchen. So I'm going to flip you guys around. This is the kitchen. Like I said, nothing really has changed. The wine rack is there. That strip is for the vacuum cleaner so it don't run into the wine rack. Still the same funky colors. I haven't done anything there. Washing machine still there, you know. Like I said, the kitchen is still what it is. Pantry. Moving out into this room. Of course, that's the door. Front door, if you will. Mirror. Tree. And this is the living room, of course. That right there I just finished today, the little skull table, which is kind of cool because the skulls were given to me as a birthday present last month, and the candle holder, candle, and the cutting board that's sitting on top, I actually found here in the building. We have a trade table in the basement, so if you don't want something, you can put on it, put it out, so hopefully somebody else can use it. That's where I found those. It's a little dark in here, but sitting room, sunroom, whatever you want to call it. That is my desk area. where I work, make videos, so on and so forth. Come this way. A lot of you have seen the bathroom. Sorry about the towel hanging up, forgot it was there. But bathroom is what it is. Bedroom. Last week, I did do this. I did put up the sewing table so I could have my sewing machine out. And that makes things a lot easier for me instead of trying to put stuff up and take down. Vacuum cleaner, and of course, bedroom still not really decorated, but it is what it is at this point. That is the little tour of what I've done and what I haven't done. Get a better thing of the Halloween tree. Everybody likes the Halloween tree, which is going to be up probably forever. So it's an all-time tree. So that is that. Hope you guys like the update. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I'm going to try to do better, make more videos, and so on and so forth. So until then, be safe out there, and I'll talk to you at another time. Bye-bye, guys.